Today I'll be interviewing Antony Heljula, Technical Director at Peak Indicators. We will be discussing how to use analytics to optimize your workforce. So Antony, why is data analytics so crucial to HR functions?
Well, historically, HR reporting or analytics within HR has all been about the basic facts. So how many people do we have and how much do we earn? And I mean, it was funny that 10 years ago when I first did an HR analytics project, the sponsor came out and his first pep talk was, we are doing this project solely because he didn't know how many people he had and how much they earned. But things have changed a lot since then. And analytics technology has improved and there are a lot more capabilities available to HR. But generally, anyway, HR functions and HR leadership are being ever more entrepreneurial and finding more effective ways to deliver value to their business. Analytics within HR is not just about helping HR to do their job better. It's about helping their businesses to streamline and operate more efficiently and effectively in very competitive and challenging markets. And obviously the technologies in the markets are changing all the time, and it's helping the business keep up with the rapid rate of change. And HR leadership now asks us more and more, what can we be doing with our data to add more to add more value to our business? And so from our view, having a robust HR analytics strategy is really one of the best ways to add more value to the business. HR leaders can provide an analytics service to their team leaders and senior management. And like I said, it's not just about making life easier for the HR department. It's helping the business to operate more efficiently in terms of compensation planning, understanding risk, ensuring compliance objectives are achieved, either such as gender and ethnic diversity, and of course, hiring and retaining the best talent within the company. And there are a number of ways analytics can help HR leadership achieve this.
How can analytics assist a high-performing HR director?
Well, there's a number of ways analytics can assist HR directors. The great thing about HR is there's such a huge range of diversity of data that's available. It's not just employees' sort of raw data such as their personal details and salary details. There's a lot of rich unstructured data such as CV profiles, there's company surveys, there's employee feedback, employer feedback, large quantities of data that's generated every year and usually just sits there in a system and nobody does anything with it. And we can help HR directors and leadership get value from this data. So obviously you can start with your day-to-day operational reporting, but really analytics is not just about managing your current situation. It's about understanding your past performance, managing your daily business processes, but also understanding and being able to predict the future. And so these are the three areas in which analytics can help a high-performing HR director. So let's talk about unstructured data. If we can profile CVs to understand what's the difference between a high-performing employee and a low-performing employee. We can extract hot topics and keywords from company surveys and employee feedback to help HR leadership understand the core reasons behind negativity or even positivity across the workforce. We can do more advanced analytics such as predictions. Predictions allow you to understand your levels of risk across the workforce, so we can profile your historical data and make predictions about the future. For example, within the next year, which of our employees are likely to leave the company, or which of our employees are likely to become high performers. With the predictions, we can also do advanced stuff like what-if analysis. So what-if analysis allows managers to understand and analyze the potential outcomes of any decisions they may make. For example, if we have a group of employees that we feel are likely to leave, how is their risk profile and probabilities changed if we give them, let's say, a 10% pay rise? Is that likely to make them less likely to leave the company? And all of these core features are delivered on a modern enterprise analytics platform that offer dashboarding, nice interactions with drill downs and highly visual graphics. We provide self-service capabilities and even new what we call search capabilities. So it's almost like having a Google search engine on top of your BI layer. So it's important capabilities for HR with unstructured data, predictions, what-if analysis, but also all based on a nice modern analytics platform.
What are the risks of staying on an outdated HR analytics platform?
Well, that's a very good question. And when I opened this interview, I mentioned the story about the project sponsor coming out and saying, the main thing he wanted was to understand how many people had and how much they earn. The reality is a lot of companies still face that problem. And when we speak to people within various HR companies, they say, we'd love to do all the advanced stuff, the predictions, the unstructured analysis, and so on, but we still have a big challenge. And that is, we've merged companies or we've merged systems, and we have a problem with data quality, and we can't do anything until we sort out our data quality issues. And this is a problem, and the only way to avoid it or work around it is to invest in your HR data and invest in a robust HR analytics strategy. The only alternative is you have to rely on data analysts to spend a lot of hours every month making the numbers look right, and you can only release figures once the data analysts have massaged the data. To move forwards, you have to get the automation in place, and you basically have to sort out the data quality issues. And only this way will companies be able to fully get all the value out of their HR data. And like I said earlier, it's not just about making HR, the role of HR easier. It's about helping the business make the right investment and strategic decisions and giving them new insights about their number one asset. And with the markets and the climate changing so rapidly, understanding how your employees feel and how to get the most out of your employees is one of the best ways to keep ahead of the competition. And if you don't invest in your HR data, you will be at considerable risk at losing ground compared to the opposition.
Great. Thank you for joining us. Take care.
Thanks very much.